Here with two-time Masters champion Bubba Watson. And Bubba, let's start. You've been here for a while. You were here for the final round of the women's amateur for the drive, chip, and putt. Then how special was the build-up to Masters Week for you?
Oh, it was unbelievable. A year ago when they announced the tournament, I told my wife I was going to be here early. I got here Friday, getting ready for that tournament to watch it. I feel like I'm part of the club. Having a green jacket in my locker when I show up, it's nice. And I felt like any initiative that the Augusta National, the membership, the Masters tournament puts on, I should be a part of it because I'm part of that club now. And so, professional athlete, my wife was. I have a 4-year-old daughter, so why not be here and support the women? And they played amazing golf. And then what I've said all week is Nancy Lopez. Not many people have the video clips to see her and know who she was. But she's the queen of women's golf, I guess. If Arnold Palmer is the king, she's the queen. So watching her, talking with her is always a pleasure and a dream. So it was awesome to see that.
Yeah, Angie, your wife, used to play professional basketball, so I'd imagine this gives you a whole different perspective, right, on women's sports in general and how they deserve to be elevated.
Oh, for sure. And then when you watch that golf, I mean, coming down the back nine, it was unbelievable golf. You saw a fiery person, but also a kind person. They cheered each other on. They gave each other hugs. It was such a great competitive round of golf. And the other girls, don't get me wrong, played great as well, but it was just great to see great golf like that on a big stage like this. How special was that?
5 under on the final 6 holes. We were saying Masters players would pay to have that kind of finish. But for you, you play this golf course differently than probably anyone else ever has. How do you prepare to be as ready as possible and as rested as possible heading into Thursday?
Truly what I do is I just try to take it easy. I've seen the golf course. We've all seen the golf course so many times. For me, it's just about getting out there. Like yesterday, even though it was really wet, I got out there and just walked the golf course, walked 9 holes, just to see number 5 tee shot again, just to see some of the tee shots again. It wasn't about chipping in certain areas or putting in certain areas. It was just getting out there to see the golf course and just getting the thoughts back in my head from years ago and just preparing that way. I don't really prepare by hitting a ton of range balls, so I prepare differently and then try to save the energy as much as I can.
What have you learned about yourself and your nerves when you get on that first tee of the Masters? What have you learned and how do you control it?
You know, it's having a good guy on the golf bag. Ted Scott, he always just says, you've done this so many times in your day. You've practiced this shot. You've hit these shots under pressure, without pressure. So just go out there and think about you and just perform. And you're going to hit bad shots. We are going to hit bad shots. But just go ahead and know what you've practiced and know what's in there. And so don't think about the rest and just have fun with it.
Lastly, it's going to be a fun afternoon for you. Par 3 contest. I think you're playing with Webb Simpson, Jason Day. There's going to be a lot of kids with your group. One, how do you control all of those children out there? And how special is it to have those memories that you're going to have forever?
Oh, it's so funny. We counted up. We got 8 that are mobile, and we got 2 that aren't mobile. So we have 10 total, but 8 kids that are mobile. So there's going to be a lot of nose and stop and quit pulling hair and all this stuff. So it's going to be fun, but this is what it's all about. I think that sometimes as me growing up, thinking about the Masters and thinking about the club, it was a different thought. And now when you see Wednesdays, all the kids out here, how much fun the members are having, how much fun the tournament's having, it's showing a different light to the club. And I think all their initiatives that they've done, the drive, chip, and putt, the women's tournament, the ladies tournament, it showed this club is a lot more and a lot more excited about families and about golf in general.
We always appreciate the time, Bubba. Thank you. Good luck this week.
Thank you very much.
Back to you, Brian.